This contest is for 3-minute rounds of boxing in the super lightweight division. Introducing to you firstly, boxing out of the blue corner, wearing the black colour shorts trimmed with silver. At the weight he scaled 10 stone, 1 ounce. He's a centurion, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, making his 114th professional appearance, presenting from Reading, smoking, Ibrar. Riyaz. And opposing him, boxing out of the red corner, wearing the white colour shorts, trimmed with silver and black. At the weight he scaled 9 stone, 13 pounds, 5 ounces. His perfect, unblemished, pure record this evening reads 5 contests, 5 wins. Presenting from Failsworth, here is the undefeated Bulger. Timekeeper at the bell, Gary Grennan. Referee in charge of the action. It's Berry's John Latham for 3-minute rounds.
Jay looks like excited to be getting on with this. Looks very calm, collected. Looks like he's looking forward to this one.
Yeah, he had some great sparring in preparation for this fight. He was sparring Callum Diaz, who was supposed to be in the main event before he got a neck injury. Before he got injured, good sparring with him. So we prepared for this. He's not lost a round as a professional, but Riyaz is a very tricky operator, so this will be a test for him.
Yep. Riyaz has given some good prospects some trouble now and then. You just got to be careful with his head. He can he's cut Johnny K's right across his eyebrow recently. When I fought him, he falls in a little bit of the edge. You just have to make sure you keep that head away from yours. You don't want to be getting hurt in fights like this or marked up bad.
4 3-minute rounds. Bulger's in the white shorts.
Nice start here for Jake. Looking really good and really sharp.
Give you a rest after this. How are you doing, by the way?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Enjoying it, yeah.
It's good.
Right, see who's on next.
Steve Wood's just joined us on the commentary table for a quick chat. Good start to the fight. Both men looking to establish the jab early on.
That's good work there off Jake. In and out with his feet, putting the pressure on. Riyaz couldn't see the shots coming really. He's too sharp.
Nice work to the body, already from Bulger. Started really sharp here.
One thing about Riyaz, he always gives 100%. He comes in, he's not one like these typical journeymen who come around and just expect to get beat. He always comes and gives 100%.
His record's very deceiving as well. He's a good fighter, and he comes in there to give you problems. Nice work again from Bulger. He's looking good now. It's the first time I've seen him live, and he's looking very promising.
Yeah, he's looking very sharp. Maybe he needs to sit down on his feet a little bit more and put a little bit more power into the shot, but with this kind of opponent, this is the right way to beat him.
He's looking very busy early on, landing a lot of shots, but Riyaz is getting out of the way of a lot of them, doing what he does best. Nice body shot.
Wonder how many times he's going to start doing that woo again. He gets in there. He's a bit of a character, Riyaz. He loves playing out to the crowd, and he loves getting involved in these big fights. Lovely body shot there by Jake. There's one of the woos already. Soon as he gets that body shot, he let a woo go. Now he's coming to work. That's where Jake's got to keep his hands tight, just let him blow himself out and then start working again.
Nice uppercut landed there from Riyaz. Here we go, Kevin Brownlow. The VIP gloves are back after the Adidas ones. Looking good here, Bulger.
Yeah, looking really good. Nice start of the first round there. He just keeps this going. And he's got clearly 6 rounds to nil if he can keep this pace.
His corner seemed pretty happy with that round. Hashtag VIP Boxing Live. Tweet your questions into Joe.
What do you mean, Si? You want a pair of them glittery trainers?
you know what, mate? I think I could pull them off. How's Bulger look, guys?
You didn't even see the glittery training, so I mentioned him. Bulger's looking really good, you know. He's very sharp. He won the first round quite easily. He's looking really good, putting nice body shots there together. You know, he's doing the right job here. He doesn't want to get involved. Riyaz is one of them fighters who can come close in with the head. He's looking really good.
Alex Rowe's just arrived. Did you see him with Paulie De Silva? Upstairs getting his gear ready. It's the second round of the fourth fight.
We've just been talking about the banner that we've put up. It's still there.
Wait, sorry?
The banner's still there.
Yeah,
still going
there,
strong.
Yeah. Team Rattle banner. I don't know if one of the cameramen will be able to get a shot of that before the main event.
Side secret, best fighter is Riyaz. You know, when I was fighting him, he loves him, the woo man. Every time he was fighting him, every time I looked at him, I looked at Sai in the corner when he done a woo. Sai had a big, massive grin on his face.
I did worry that your John might think I weren't the most professional, so I smartened me out up a little bit later on after that. I've been impressed already here with Bulger, you know. Some of the combinations he's let go, 3-4 shot combinations have been nice. Working the body well as well.
It's lovely work. This is what he has to do with a fighter like this. You don't want to get mixed up with Riyaz, because if you do, it make him into a hard night's work.
John Telford's just getting his hands taped upstairs. Got a couple of fights to go. I say we're running about half an hour behind schedule. I think Bulger Riyaz will go the distance. Jake's more of a nice technical boxer, boxes behind his jab, looks to work the combinations, works the body well.
Saying earlier, he hasn't lost a professional round so far. This is a bit of a test for him because Riyaz's record's deceiving. He's a good fighter and he comes in there to nick rounds.
He can be dangerous with the head as well, Riyaz. That's one of the things. It can throw a fighter off. You know, I remember John Casey gave him a terrible cut in there, and John had to really stick to his boxing. And you know, when these boxers get cuts and things like that, it plays on the back of their mind. You see, Jake's just keeping that distance. Be quite cautious about when he does work the body, but certainly not deterring him from doing it. Nice jab.
One of these fights, the hardest thing is to stay switched on. You know, when you're getting it easy this way, so much your own way, you can switch off and start getting a bit bored in there. So the best thing for Jake now is trying to stay switched on and just keep winning around.
Catching the punches well there as well, Jake. Taking the body shots that he's attempting to throw Riyaz. Lovely. Just get the space there. Took a step back, caught him with the left hand.
Jake's shown a lot of maturity for his age here, and keeping it long and keeping the distance well.
He's doing the right thing, staying on the back foot, using his strengths, working the jab.
See Riyaz there putting his hands down to his hip. He's trying to get Jake into a fight. He wants him close to him so he can start swinging and open for that one lucky shot.
Fight number 4 tonight is Stat Card. Steve Wood for VIP Promotions, live from the Victoria Warehouse. Rutter versus Bolton, top of the bill. Currently in the ring, we've got Bulger in the white trunks, fighting Riyaz in the black trunks.
Got lovely head movement, Riyaz there. You know, ducking and diving, making Jake miss a couple of shots, but still Jake having his own way easily enough.
A nice round there from Bulger, nice boxing. Just looking down the card, Monaghan Sturinsky next. That really could be a great fight. Sturinsky had a couple of great scraps over on these shows with Ben Sheedy and also with Morgan Jackson. Got a tweet in off Ben Tipper, MCFC. Is Luke Madeira the greatest commentator of all time? Yes or yes? I think that's a Team Madeira comment.
I think it is. I know Ben quite well. I know he's tuning in tonight.
Is that a friend of yours, is it, Luke?
Yeah, we come to a lot of these shows together.
Yeah.
He's always here.
You know, we don't need, we don't need friends of commentators that's being biased. You know, the referees and the judges get accused of enough of that, being on Eddie Hearn's payroll. I'd like to deny that comment. Obviously, it's that's something that, you know, we obviously know that doesn't go on in boxing on the judges' scorecards.
I just can't believe he's not put my name on there.
Third round, Riyaz versus Bulger. Confident start from Bulger in the third round. Let 3 jabs go. Right hand then working the body as well. I'd like to see Bulger really push the pace against somebody. There we go. It's the first Ric Flair moment of the night.
See, Sai's not been watching. It's the second.
Oh, beg your pardon.
And the biggest smile of the night just came on Sai's face.
the nature man, Ibrar Riyaz. Woo!
Bulger's looking very comfortable in there despite the high work rate he's had to do. He's looking good.
You don't want Riyaz here to build in confidence and start pushing him back and giving him an hard night's work. He's got to start putting a bit more power in the shots, make Riyaz respect him, and then keep him off.
Commentating on Jake Bulger's first fight, I was a little bit critical of him. I thought he was a little bit amateurish, considering he turned over. Got a slap on the wrist from Jake for that, and I think since then he does sit on his shots a little bit more. And that's why I'd like to see Riyaz keep coming, just to see how Jake does react, how he does move. Bring generalship in there. Been impressed with it in this round. Riyaz is coming forward.
That's it, he doesn't want to give Riyaz confidence. If you're not punching him hard, he will start trying to take the lead and start walking forward. He's got to put that little bit of power in him, make Riyaz respect him, and he'll put him on the back foot. You know when you work Riyaz, he does the woo.
Two nice right hands there from Bulger, followed up by another little bit of a shoulder barge there. It's not allowed in rugby union or rugby league, so I don't think we should allow it in boxing. Nice boxing here from Bulger.
Looking for that right hand. Riyaz a little bit more. He just got to take them feet out a little bit more. Don't let him get there on that right hand on him. Good work again by James.
He's doing exactly what we thought he'd do. He's marching forward, trying to land that big shot. But so far, Bulger's looking good.
Tweet's coming in there, Mr. Farrow, good friend of mine. Give me a bit of stick on the commentary. Got you working hard in them morning sessions at the money machines, mate. Lovely overhand right there from Bulger. I'd like to see Jake just believe in himself that little bit more when he throws some of these shots. Talking to Charlie Petty, used to train him down at the Fox. Big fan of Bulger's. Like the way he did that there, just kept himself out of range and stepped back in with a little combination shot. Big 12 months for Jake. He's going to look to move into, perhaps into the Central Area title mix. Featherweight, super featherweight.
And that's good, that's what he should be aiming for. He should be aiming for something next, You can't keep fighting these kids all the time, and you need to look forward to something, and if that's what he wants to go for, that's what he should be going for.
Just had a tweet in, hoping for a Carter win tonight. What do you guys think?
Hoping for a who win, sorry?
Carter.
Yeah, Lee Carter's going to be a popular guy in there. I don't know if anybody knows, but he was in the army. He does talk about it. I think his record was something like 837 fights.
I don't think he ever lost a fight, did he, in the army? So, it's one of them. Different game, the pro game though, so he's got to stay switched on. Even though he's got the crowd here, this kid will not mind how many people he's got out there. If he can land that shot, he will land it and try and put Lee Carter out.
First, I'm a little bit surprised Steve Wood's put him on so early on the card. The amount of fans he's brought here tonight, the amount of tickets he's going to sold. Just been talking to your John upstairs, he's absolutely buzzing, John. It's great to see a smile on his face. Great to see him enjoying the game, and I think you played a part in that. Obviously, he's got Chris Conwell. What a result it was a few weeks ago. Going out there and upsetting Lee Appleyard in Lee Appleyard's home. It could have been in his front garden, he lives that close to it, and good things are coming down at Murray Machines.
Yeah, the thing is with us is we're one of the... The thing is with us is we're one of them, and we'll turn up, we're not one of these. We're not here to take part, we're here to take over, and that's the way we've always looked at it. And like me, I want to be taking these titles and I'll rip them away from people. I'm not one of these who are scared to fight anyone. O'Hara Davis, any of them wants it with me, pick the phone up. I'll give them a home number if they need it.
Do you know what I think, Joe? I sit here listening to you, I just think you're a little bit shy. I think we can just bring it out your shell that little bit. Joe Murray's here, guys. Let O'Hara Davis know. Joe Murray's just offered to tweet him out there, and we'll give him his own number. We can get this fight sorted. Personally, I think you're looking a little bit past O'Hara Davis at the minute. O'Hara Davis needs to be looking at an English title fight.
Yeah, I'm looking for Scotty Cardos. I'd even go travel the country or whatever. I travel Europe, go for the European title. I'm not one of these people who need to sit in my backyard and try and win a title. I'll go out there and I'll prove it, and I won't be winning by points. I'll be knocking someone clean out.
Nice work there from Bulger. Riyaz just backed him up onto the ropes. He tied him up and turned him. Lovely boxing from Bulger again. Landed a nice right hand as well. He's not allowing Riyaz to rough him up in there, however, he's also not allowing him to put him in his shell. He's meeting fire with fire.
I've got to give Riyaz some credit as well. He's making part of this fight as well, and he's trying to put the pressure on, and he's trying to throw his own shots. It's good work of both fighters there.
Right onto the body there, just registered with Bulger. I don't think this fight will do Bulger any harm tonight. He needs to be busy. I know there's another show November the 19th back here at the Victoria Warehouse. That might be the time to step Jake up to a 6-rounder perhaps.
You know,
lovely right hand.
Riyaz has been in with everyone. He knows all the tricks of everyone, yeah. And with JK, it's not going to do him no harm because, you know, he's learning the tricks of the trade and it just makes him into a better fighter.
He's on his toes now, Jake. He's enjoying it, he's boxing. There are the fans behind us. He's shifted a few tickets as Bulger. Fantastic setup here tonight in the Victoria Warehouse. The fans are really growing into it. You can feel the atmosphere growing and growing as the fights are passing. We're only in fight number 4. Another 9 fights to go after this.
Yeah, if the fights carry on the way they are, we're in for a fantastic night. You know, it's been a great night of boxing already. You know, we've seen some knockouts, we've seen some good finishes at the end, and you know, this fight is looking like it's getting interesting now as well.
Nice little 3-punch combination there as well. Riyaz, left-right body, and then also the uppercut. Just registered again with Bulger. That's nice from Jake. Nice boxing.
Riyaz is trying.
He was more embarrassed to be caught by that shot than anything. Riyaz is just digging in, he's making him work. I think he might get a share of this round, to be honest with you. And Jake needs to sit on his shots like Joe said earlier on now. He needs to get the kids' respect back.
Oh,
needs to keep that left hand up.
Oh, he might have hurt him a little bit on that and he's hold on. Good fight for Jake, he'll learn a lot from that.
Riyaz just caught my eye in there as well. Woo!
Riyaz just coming over to the commentary table, having a few words with Joe.
I think I'm going to give Riyaz that last round there. I didn't see the first round, so on my scorecard it's 2-1. I listened to what you lot said about the first round.
First round, Jay looked really good. You know, you couldn't not give him the first round. I don't think Riyaz landed a shot on him in the first round, so he's definitely 3-1 on the cards to me.
Was a bit disappointed in there, Bulger. That's what I think he needs, though. He needs to fight through them moments, and I think they'll only improve him. He's keep working hard in the gym. And we're going to go to Berry's buffer for the decision.
That's what Riyaz is there for. He's there to make you look bad, and he's there to take rounds off you, and that's what you learn from.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 hard-fought rounds of professional boxing, referee John Latham has scored this contest 39 points to 37 points for your winner. Now undefeated in 6 professional contests from fields with Jake Bulger. And a fine effort as always from Ibrar Riyaz.